Hey everyone, Techni here with a headset review. Now you all have been requesting the bananas out of this headset here. This is the Redragon H510 gaming headset. Now number one, I gotta thank the company for sending this out to me for review, but as you all know, I am gonna give you my honest opinion no matter what. A $50 or a regular MSRP of $59 headset is not gonna buy the Techni out. Now if we were talking, say if it was a $65 headset, $70 headset, hey, you might be able to buy an opinion from me. But no, seriously, I'm going to give you my 100% honest opinion of these guys. But where I'd like to start with this is popping them open and showing you them, and then I'll be right back with you and we'll talk about them a little bit. Hey, I'll be right back with you. Alright, so how about them close-ups? I mean, I honestly think they look pretty sharp, but honestly, right now, tell me the first thing that came to your mind whenever you were looking at these. The first thing that came to your mind, because I'll tell you, the first thing that came to my mind was, golly, these things sure look like a HyperX headset. But hey, that's not a bad thing, right? But one other thing I want to touch on here is regular MSRP on these guys is $59, but since I've had my eye on them and I've been watching them for a while, on Amazon, they've had apply a 20% coupon right there, which brings the headset right down to $47.99 before tax or anything like that. So we're talking right underneath $50. All right, so first off, what you get in your box? Obviously the headset, right? Then you can get the mic right over here, and actually it comes with a windscreen on it, so pretty cool little touch right there. You can get your USB with your control, a little dongle right there, and then how it connects into the headset with 3.5 right there. You can get a little 3.5 adapter right there for your console to go into your controller. Over here, they give you your PC splitter for mic and headset. We'll get into that a little later. It's kind of weird. You get a quick little manual here. Nothing really that you need. And then they give you a little bag right here, I guess, to put your headphones in. I don't know why you'd need a bag for your headphones, but hey, you got one. All right, so we'll talk about some of those accessories later on, whether it be that little control switch and then the mic. We'll do a mic test as well. But number one, where I always like starting with any of my headset reviews is comfort, because like I always say, if it's not comfortable, we're going to take these things off right away, no matter how great they sound or how good of a deal it was, right? And number one, these things are very lightweight, like extremely lightweight. It's just, and when you put them on your head, you honestly feel that too. It's just, I mean, it's very, very comfortable. And the other thing is the ear pads right here. They're extremely thick and extremely cozy. They are pleather, so you can get a little spicy ear sometimes, get a little sweaty in here, you know what I mean? But again, look at all that give within that ear cushion right there. So you combine the lightweight with that ear cushion, hey, you got a really nice combo right there. Now, one thing I do want to point out, which again, if some of you have been with me for a while, one major thing I look for in all of my headsets is for them to have these swivel right on the arm right there. And these guys do not. As you can see, you got a little bit of give right there, but again, no real swivel or anything. But where these guys compensated for that again as me as well, because, you know, some of the ones that don't swivel, they give me that pressure right up here, right up on my jawline. But where these guys compensated, don't get me wrong, they did press up here a little bit, right? But again, how they compensated for that was the lightweight and the extremely cushioned pads right here. I mean, again, these things are so thick. I don't know how well you can see them in the camera. The arm right here is metal, but it is going into plastic here, and then the brackets going into the ear cups right here are plastic as well. Pretty much, again, exactly like the HyperX. Also, the headband right here, where you can see the red down there, plenty of cushion. I don't know if you guys can see me pressing it right there, but nice, ample amount of cushion going all the way around, all the way to the sides. So as far as build, style, and comfort, I think we got a win. Again, as far as that build, only time will tell, right? Because again, we are going into plastic up here and plastic over there, so time will tell, and it depends on how rough you are with your stuff, you know what I mean? But again, as far as comfort, I think we got a complete win right there. All right, now let's talk sound, and that's why I got these two wires out here. I got the one with our USB and our controller, and then our 3.5. And this is where things started getting a little weird for me. And I know you guys aren't going to be able to catch this on camera here, but again, when I was listening to it, it's kind of like, I don't want to say it was underwhelming by any means, because it definitely wasn't, but something, I just in my ears, you know, something felt like it was just blocking something. It's hard to explain, but I just kept thinking in my head, I'm like, something's something's in here blocking. So I get into looking at the headphones and everything. Lo and behold, and again, you guys probably cannot see this on camera, there's a little, it's soft back there, right? When you press into that ear cup right there, it's soft. And again, talking comfort as far as that, it is nice when you put it on right here because your ear touch a little bit in there and it's very soft. Again, you almost don't feel nothing because it's so soft right there. But again, my concern was like, something is in here just kind of resisting the sound a little bit. Again, it wasn't bad. It's very hard to explain. But anyways, I got into it and I said, I got to resolve this here, right? So what I did is I felt that softness right there. I said, something's got to be in there. So I just pulled the ear cup off right here. Just tug it, and lo and behold, look at that. There is this little foam pad there. When I compare the thickness of this is like a windscreen like you'd put on a headset mic, you know what I mean? Probably a little bit thinner, but I knew there was something in there, I didn't think my old ears were that good, but I knew something was in there just resisting. It really shocked me when I took them out. I said, you gotta be kidding me. I didn't expect to be right, you know what I mean? So it was pretty cool. Anyways, to the point, I took this out here, and then as you can see over here, I have it out. So it is hard in there, but let me just keep that off. That might hurt a little bit, but whenever you put it on your ear, you don't feel them touch at all now. So it's kind of weird. It kind of took out that fluff right there. Now my ears don't touch the inside, and honestly, the sound, you just get that little pinch of increase, and you just get that little pinch of crispness coming out, and I highly recommend you popping these ear cups off and taking this out, again, at your own risk. I really liked them. I mean, they sounded good. I also tested on a PC with just 3.5, and I didn't, when you go 3.5 on the PC, it just downgraded everything a little bit. You still had a really nice soundstage, but the volume dropped a lot, you know what I mean? So I really didn't like it on PC with the 3.5, but again, when you went into the USB, it was really nice. And this little dongle deal here, whatever you call it, the little controller, was pretty nice. You can go up and down with your volume, and it's not just a volume adjust in the headset like a basic controller where, you're adjusting the volume on the headset. It actually goes in and controls it through your PC. So up in the left-hand side of your screen or wherever it may be, you see it going from 0 to 100 right there, which is pretty cool. You also have the mute button and then your mic mute. Now it's kind of weird because this light, whenever you get into your game or listen to music, this little light down here starts blinking like it's going to your beat. So I don't know, that kind of got annoying. And then whenever you muted, the light started flashing like purple and blue, I believe it was. So that's kind of annoying. I wish it was just like solid red and then maybe solid blue or something like that. The blinking kind of got, again, annoying, but I mean, heck, it's all the way down there on my lap, so it's not in my face by any means, but that was just kind of weird. But one other thing talking about this controller, which is really cool, is a tiny little touch, but I thought it was really neat. Whenever you went down here to mute your headset, so say if you got it cranked up on 100 and you're just in this heated moment, grenades and shots going off everywhere, right? So bam, you got to mute it real quick, and it's pretty cool because it goes down. It's not just like, bam, an instant mute. It just gradually goes down, right? I mean, it doesn't take a long time. You're talking 2-3 seconds, right? But the cool thing is whenever you get back into it, it gradually goes up. So you don't get right back in your game and bam, you got these grenades and everything going off in your ears, It's really cool how it just kind of gradually went up, so it's not just a smack in the ears, you know what I mean? So as far as sound on PC, I give them a win. I really liked it. It's a very nice, balanced soundstage. Again, you're not getting a, head-shaking bass by any means, but everything's right there. And these honestly had a little bit of a different soundstage than some of the other headsets I have tested. And the only way I could explain it, like I was sitting here playing, I'm like, man, how can I talk about this? Because again, it just sounded different. Like when a grenade went off in a distance, you heard it, but it didn't shake. But then when that grenade was going off right next to you, it shook. You know what I mean? So it was really weird. The only way I can explain it, and I don't know if this will make any sense, but it made it sound like I was watching a movie. I don't know if that makes sense. Like sometimes you use some headsets and it's like if you throw a grenade 20 feet out there, you're going to hear it just like it's right in front of you, right? It's still going to shake your headphones. Same as if one goes off right in front of you. Again, with these guys, if something was going off in the distance, you heard it and it was precise and crisp. But again, if it was right in front of you, you kind of, it was really in your face. I know I'm explaining this incredibly horrible, but now I want to get over to console because I did test this on my PS4 Pro, my Nintendo Switch, and my Xbox One X. Now, one thing real quick, you cannot use this on the console, which really stinks because I wanted to use this. I wanted my quick mic and my volume control, and it just wouldn't work, which really stunk, you know what I mean? Because I thought that would have been a really fantastic benefit. Now I could still get sound out of it and everything, but again, I could not control this right there. So when you're going to console, you're gonna have to go with your 3.5. And honestly, on PlayStation, just like a lot of the other headsets I test with PlayStation, the sound was just so low. You still had that nice balanced, crisp sound stage, but the volume was low. I even went into my settings, adjusted it all and everything, and it just sounded so low. Now let's talk about Xbox here. Again, you can't use the USB with the control thing on Xbox, any console, which again, that's a real disappointment because I really wanted to use that, and that is a very cool feature. But anyways, we had to go to our 3.5 and controller within the console there. But again, talking Xbox, wow, these things sounded fantastic. I was dabbling with some Forza on there, and it's so cool. I don't know if you ever played some Forza, but you got the little helicopter flying around sometimes. It's so cool because you're over here, you hear your tires squealing or the bumps you're hitting on the road, and this earphone over here. Then the helicopter's going off in the distance, and you really hear it in the distance. So very precise as far as location, sound, and it was really cool. And going right into the Switch, they sounded great on there as well. Very loud and very crisp, nice soundstage and everything. Right? Honestly, I was playing with some Cuphead on there with them, and I had to turn it down. It was quite loud, and that goes right into mobile. Well, I can't say phone because I use the iPhone. I use the Lightning, yada yada. Anyways, I tested on iPad, just listened to some iTunes, and they sounded fantastic for music. And I also dabbled with some editing. I actually did one whole video using these on my MacBook Pro. Honestly, using them on a MacBook Pro editing, I would say the mids were a little bit heavy. You know, it wasn't like you didn't have this real muddy bass sound, but honestly, when I was editing, the mids sounded like they were brought up a little bit. Again, that's on a MacBook Pro. All right, so going right from sound, I want to go right into the mic. And before we even start talking about a mic, I'm going to swing you over and give you a quick mic test, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so right now I am using the mic on the headset, and while we're doing this little mic test here, I just want to show you them on Amazon, as I spoke about before, with that 20% coupon right there, regular MSRP at $59, apply the 20% coupon, and bam, you can get it for that discounted price. And since this headset has been released, or at least since I have been watching it, that 20% has been there. Alright, so what do you guys think about that mic right there? I mean, I like it. When I did that test, again, I did keep the windscreen that was provided with the headset. I did keep that on there, and I thought the mic test was really fantastic. I thought it was crisp and clear, and it was right there. Now, as you can see, the mic is detachable here, and there's a little notch. I doubt the camera will pick this up. It's a real small notch right there, and then you also have a little small notch in the headset right there where it connects, and then again, you just slide it right in there. And I like that because honestly, I pretty much never use a mic whenever I'm gaming. You know, more of a text-to-chat kind of multiplayer guy, you know what I mean? So anyways, it's nice that you just get that out of the way. But again, if you do use a mic, there's a nice length to it, so you don't have to have it, bending right in front of your mouth or anything. When I was testing the mic, it was pretty far away. I'd say probably like right around here-ish, So again, it picked up pretty nice. And again, I keep the windscreen on there, but it's for someone like me. I really like that feature to be able to just take it off, throw it to the side and not have it right in my face. But it really weirded me out in the box. Like, why did they give me a splitter for the PC? I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something here. So if I am, please let me know in the comments. I don't know. They give you the 3.5. So sure, I guess you have the option to run 3.5 and then into your PC this way rather than you using a USB. I don't know. I guess the options are nice. The options are nice, but it really weirded me out because most companies, you either get one or the other, right? You got the USB controller, and they're not going to provide a splitter in a 3.5. So I guess the options are nice, but again, it confused me. Like I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, wow, do I need to plug this in with that? You know what I mean? Again, it just threw me off. So all in all, my take on the Redragon H510 headset here, I think they're a win. Again, coming in at $47.99, which is what they come at after you apply that 20% coupon right there. I mean, you're talking under 50 bucks. I mean, these guys are super cozy. They're lightweight. The sound on PC is great. Xbox is great. Again, I wish I can start getting these headsets to sound a little bit better on the PlayStation. It's not just this one. It's multiple ones that I run through the 3.5. It's just, I don't know, there's not much punch in them unless I find a headset with an amp that's built into them, you know what I mean? So I don't know if I can fault the headset on that again. But again, as far as that 47 bucks, if you're looking for a PC or Xbox headset, hey, I don't think you're going to go wrong here, under 50 bucks. So hey, let me know down in the comments what you think about the Redragon headset here. I've never used a Redragon headset before. I'm honestly fairly new to the company. I've used one of their keyboards before, and as you can see with my previous video of that guy, little mechanical one, I gave it a complete win. And again, it was such a value, and that's kind of the same class I put this in right there. It's a shockingly good value. So please do let me know what you think about it, or if you used other Redragon products or their headsets before, let me know down in the comments, because again, I'm pretty curious, because like I stated, I'm pretty new to this company here, so I want to hear some of your experiences. But hey, thank you so much for watching this one. If you liked it, hit that thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for some future tech videos. And I hope I catch you in the next one. Bye now.